Yeah, probably. Yeah, we do have
sorry,
cottage. Yeah, they would have it there.
It's one of the benefits of sitting.
Now, what about this little hole there?
Oh, sorry. That's a hole. Yeah, doesn't matter.
Is it a hole in the felt?
It's a hole in this.
Oh, just in the net.
Oh, in the net. Oh, I see. It's not in the fabric.
No. Now, some people actually, you can make a small piece of felt just using the bubble wrap, just rubbing the bubble wrap. And you can get that to work really well, actually. You can also use an old-fashioned, where it would wash the clothes on the
Wringer.
washboard.
Oh, washboard, yeah.
I have one of those. When I'm making hats or smaller things, and part of it doesn't felt quite enough,
You get a really good education.
yeah.
How long does it have to take to dry this out?
How long what?
Once you get it all wet and everything, and
Well, we do so many other things to it before. This isn't felt yet. This is just. Okay, so now. Sides, it doesn't really matter.
right.
Most people, I don't know if we'll do this all today, but most people, when they're felting, are going to be maybe flipping the piece on the bubble wrap at a certain point, just so both sides are in contact with the bubbles. A lot of people also would be using a bigger piece of plastic to do this size, and then they turn the piece every, maybe every 50 rolls, just so that it will felt evenly. Honestly, I'm far too lazy to do that, and most of the pieces I don't keep.
Obviously, you don't need to do
45 degrees. I just set it up in such a way that I know the shrinkage is always going to go in this direction. Whichever direction you roll it in, that's going to shrink more. So I make my pieces a little longer in that direction. If I need it to be square, then it comes out.
Interesting.
It's like a knitting pattern. You have to,
Right.
knit
You
a
gotta
little
feel
longer
right.
for the length if you want it to look like a square.
Right.
Same concept.
Like in this new clothing, it's better to knit longer in the back.
Yeah.
So what does the bubbles do? It just gives it.
It gives it, it helps to agitate it. So I'm just getting a little bit of the excess water out here.
Because we have to get the fibers to want to be together.
Right.
To marry
The
together.
fibers have to start to bond. Where are my rubber bands? Salad spinner here.
Well, that must be for spinning out the water.
But I really can't go on without my rubber bands. Over there. Another very expensive item. And some people, I've seen in some books where they tell you, in some demos, they tell you, oh, well, they use nylon stockings that they tie on, and I don't know, this works pretty well for me, rubber bands.
And you're just tying it on the ends.
Well, I'll put it in the middle too, also a couple of them, just to keep it from moving around.
I see.
You want it, the little parts to move around, but not the big part. Are you sitting?
You can sit.
You can sit down. Go ahead, sit down.
I start fingers. As hard as it matters. You should basically the purpose to keep it together.
This is all miniature version of what I normally do.
How big is it normally? How big are you working?
Well, I'm working on about 60 inches
Okay,
long.
and that's enough for a circle thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I do. Well, it depends. It depends on how much you want it to shrink. You can determine that to some extent. Shrinkage with felt is normally between 25 and 30%, unless you just really, really, really full it. Yeah, when we get to the part where we're using the heat and the pulling, I mean, you could get it down to half the size or smaller.
But it's going to be really, really dense.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. So now,
Isn't that pretty? That's beautiful. It's lovely. That's it. How long do you do this?
now for this kind of just felt with no fabric. If I were just doing what I call a pre-felt, which is a sheet of felt that I don't want completely felted, but I would like to be able to cut it up and make designs of it. Like this is a sheet of pre-felt, so this is rolled 200 times, and then I let it dry, and then I cut it,
And then you reapplied it to
and then
another
I put
piece.
it, yes. This, we want it to hold together. We're going to do it about 400 times. I need someone to count for me, because I can't.
5,
I can't.
6, 7,
It's hard to do.
8,
Wow.
10. 10. Put down a little mark for 10.
It's very
1,
meditative when you're doing it by yourself.
3, 4,
Like when people are staring at you, it seems a lot longer.
6, 7.
No, it's too low. It should be about here.
Oh, where you just 400 times that height, you're probably going to get tired.
Yeah, start where you bend. Table height. Yesterday we had some kids here and I had them roll, and it worked so much more evenly with the kids rolling. They were doing this, they weren't doing anything differently, but I think it's their energy. Yeah. Kids' energy. It just made it work twice as fast. There are other ways to agitate this, and I will show them to you if they get to But basically, this is the method for main method for agitating. And what's happening here, I'm not putting a lot of pressure, a little pressure, but it's mostly just the movement back and forth with the bubble wrap and this squishy thing, and everything is kind of going. It does. It's all kind of doing that, and that's. It's healthy.
Do you wash the soap out at a certain point?
Yes. After the felting
Halfway.
has occurred, then we will heat it and throw it. So that's a cooling process, that's a hardening process to make it durable. If you were just using it for art, you wouldn't need to do that hardening. Because it's just really for making it wearable as a garment.
I take it you don't make your own bread, one.
I don't want to.
You don't do your own bread. 5, 66, 7.
And if it's a big roll that I'm moving across, the whole thing, the whole length of it when I'm doing this.
70.
Making your mental shopping.
Yeah, right.
How do you make a hat? Like, how do you form this part of the hat? Like the head
It's
part
done
of the
on
hat?
the resist. I could just keep demonstrating here if you want. I'd be glad to show you.
What's a resist? Like something, a mold? Like a...
Well, it's a piece of plastic that you cover on both sides with wool. And then after it's felted, you open it up and you start to shape it. I can show you. It's not rocket science. This is definitely not rocket science. It's just there's some things you have to do.
90.
The order.
10 more. 1.
Is that considered,
91.
Oh, 91 too.
that nothing wrap over there?
Are you gonna count?
Is that considered wet felting?
That's wet felting.
How do you actually apply it?
Well, that's what I'm going to show at 1 o'clock. That's the
yay.
needle. I got to get
So gorgeous. This is felt on silk. This is a felt jacket. Dress. Felt on.
So you can do this and you can start 30 times. Just plain wet.
Do you guys sell the party?
Yeah, we